What's up, bowlers? Chris Beans here with Bowlers Rant, bringing you 3 new updates from Roto Grip Bowling. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe buttons and turn on those notifications. Okay, we are on the road to Bowl Expo. 3 new entries have just dropped right before we get to Bowl Expo next week. So this week, Roto Grip decided to be Roto Grip and deliver 3 blockbusters. So over to the interest, what's going on here? Very quickly, we've got the RST X3. Next, we've got the Hyped Solid. And finally, the Hustle USA. Ooh. Now, if you remember the RST X1, that was a hybrid. Well, and then the next we had the RST X2, which was a Pearl. Well, we are back to a hybrid, okay? So what's going on here? So first and foremost, this version of Microtrax Hybrid features nanoparticles throughout to provide the traction needed in oil. 2 parts Pearl, which means 1 part solid. And I love it when they do that, okay? Roto Grip is renowned for 2 parts Pearl, 1 part solid styles of balls, notably the most famous Hyper Cell Fused. Now, they're not doing any 1500 grit polished anymore, but this is a 4K fast ball. Say that 5 times fast. So this ball, Microtrax Hybrid cover, 4K fast, right? It's got that same, what do they call this? Oh yeah, the RotoStar Tour Core, RST Core. The number's at 15 pounds, 2.53 RG with a .053 differential, .016 asymmetric differential. So what I'm seeing, and here's a tour of the ball, I'm seeing something that is going to give you quite a bit of length. It looks like it's probably going to pick up a little bit later than the original X1, and it's going to give you probably a little bit more turn on the back because of its 2 parts Pearl, 1 part solid, but still give you a fairly amount of good footprint in the oil. So translation, for people who don't like to have a whole lot of balls and you want something that's still going to have a blend between friction but snap in the back, this is the one you're going to want to get. It's got house shot written all over it and plenty of opportunity to sand it for other types of conditions. Moving on. Got to tell you, really like it. Okay, now we're really moving on. The Hyped Solid. Now, if you've been following my channel, I covered that this was released overseas a while back and it was something we should be keeping an eye on. Once again, I called it. So we got the Hyped Solid. This now completes the trio of reactions. We have the spec sheet available here. This ball has the VTC Solid Reactive cover featuring the Hyped core. The color, wine, berry, magenta. The finish, 3000 Aberlon. And the numbers at 15 pounds, 2.52 RG with a .036 differential. So, you know, as they say in the documentation here, they wanted to add a solid to the lineup so they can, you know, give you something that for type of medium oil conditions. So this is your benchmark ball. This is your prototypical benchmark, a la, you know, not quite as strong as, you know, like a big symmetrical, like an Idol, but this is going to sit right under it. So this is the ball you're going to pull out if you need to figure out what's going on with the lane and tell if you need to ball up or ball down. You know, Roto Grip is known for giving you the best bang for the buck, and I'm willing to bet this ball has just a little bit more smoother reaction than the original Hyped Solid. A lot of people felt like the Hyped Pearl was very over-under in the 15K grit polish. I didn't like it like that either, so I hit mine with 2000 grit. So, you know, this one's, it still went long even after sanding it. So I feel like this is a much needed reaction in the Hyped series. Should be good for a variety of styles. Okay, the Hustle USA. Again, I covered that this was something that was looking like an overseas ball. Keep an eye on it because it said USA. Why would they release something like this overseas and not bring it here? So once again, the overseas market did get something over there and it came over here, which is why I tell you guys, keep an eye on the overseas market. Sometimes they release stuff there or test stuff there before it gets here. Here is the spec sheet. This ball has the VTC Hybrid Reactive. See, we've got another hybrid here. Roto Grip, love that. Reactive cover stock's got the Hustle core. Every Hustle has the same core. The color, ultra red, snow, and azure. Again, that name is so weird to me because that's the name of a Microsoft cloud provider. 3000 grit Aberlon, meant for light to medium oil, and the number's at 15 pounds, 2.53 RG with a .030 differential. So something just to kind of point out, and some people may get confused. If you look at these numbers between the Hyped Solid and the the Hustle USA, you'll notice that they're within a .01 differential of each other, and actually the Hyped Solid has a .036 differential and a .030 differential on the Hyped Hybrid. Okay, so some people might be saying, well, what's the difference here? They both have this VTC based cover. Well, this one's a hybrid, the other one's a solid. That's for one. So this is absolutely a stronger core and is going to pick up earlier. But the other one is that this has a smaller differential, and so Hustles for the most part Anything that's been shiny is known to be quick response to friction, so I expect this to go a lot longer. You could actually pair this, if you are a person that likes surface, you could pair this with a Hype Solid for easily a 1-2 punch on a standard leak condition. Now, if you start to get in some places where you have light oil, you might have some problems, but this is absolutely going to be a best bang for the buck kind of ball. It should allow you to do a variety of house shots, but it's probably going to struggle if you throw it into too much soup. That's not going to be what you want. Okay, so let's circle back and talk about the shelf appeal and just take a test drive here. So this is a very interesting pour. Not going to lie, not my favorite color scheme, but then again, I'm colorblind, so don't listen to Chris Beans when it comes to evaluating yellow, smoke, and grape. Maybe this is better for somebody else. So, I do like shelf appeal stuff, but I'm not going to say everything is the latest and greatest. It just doesn't look that way. This performance, don't get it wrong here. I am all about this performance and this cover and this core, and I'll throw something that looks like a booger if I know it's going to give me that turn and that snap that Roto Grip likes to do. So I'll throw this all day long. I'm just saying I'm not a fan of this color, but should be easy to read. It goes through all three phases of ball motion. Hyped Solid, I like the contrast. I like this color, and it's pretty easy to see. It looks like a hyped, right? Not going to lie. I think the real winner here, and this is just me because of my personal love for my country, I absolutely love the color of this Hustle USA. Red, white, and blue, always going to be true. Love my country. Go USA. No offense to anybody else, but as a kid with a military background, I absolutely love this, and I'm going to love it going down the lane. So these all look pretty good. Not a big deal. And just to cover the release dates, looks like it's August 19th for the X3, August 19th for the Hyped, and August 19th for the Hustle USA. Ooh, a lot of great information there. So if you want to keep up on the developments of these balls and, where you can pick them up, I've got links in the description where you can grab these on bowlersmart.com. Please use the links if you want to order these. That does support the channel, and it goes a long way. Ooh, a lot of great information there. So what do you think of these balls? What do you think of the RST X3? What do you think of the Hyped Solid? And what do you think of the Hustle USA? Would you get one? Would you get them all? And if you were to get one, what layout would you go with? Drop me a comment. Let me know. Let's continue the conversation. More updates are coming. And until then, bowl well.